Hi there folks, a very warm welcome to my second episode of sharing the practice of our time. So in case you chaps didn't get a chance to see the very first vlog I did on this subject, our time is a relationship practice that is absolutely free, that anybody can do, and that my husband and myself invented over 30 years ago, and I am at last sharing it with you wonderful folks on YouTube or wherever else you might be watching this. So a quick recap of what it is. It's an opportunity for you and your partner to get together however often you want and share and communicate consciously, thoughtfully and mindfully. It's not date night, going out and having a lovely meal together and hanging out and relaxing, and it's not therapy because you do it yourself. It's really time for you both to connect, reflect and communicate, I would say. And in my first episode, I was talking to everybody about how the number one skill you can have to make this particular practice successful is the skill of listening. So those of you who saw the first episode, I am hoping you took up my challenge of getting hold of your partner and asking them whether they would be interested in you listening to them for 10 whole minutes without you in any way responding or interrupting or correcting or anything basically. So I'm wondering how many people did it and what your experience was. If you had and did have any interesting experiences, please do share below. I would love to respond to your comments. So where do you go from here? You've had an opportunity to sit down with your partner and listen to them for 10 whole minutes. Step 2. No, I'm afraid it's not that you get an opportunity for them to sit and listen to you. Not just yet, that will happen, I promise you. But we are baby stepping ourselves into this practice. So there is one other thing before you go to the glorious moment of being listened to. And that is to check in with your partner how well you have listened to them. How do you do this? Well, a very tried and tested way of what is known as reflecting back. Basically, you summarize to them pretty much what you've heard them say, okay? Try and be as accurate as you can when doing this. If they said they were feeling neglected, don't say to them that you heard that they were feeling lonely, okay? There is a big difference in those two words. So try and listen out for the words that they were actually using. But at the same time, what you don't want to do when you are reflecting back to somebody is sound like you're just parroting and you haven't really taken in what they have said. You are not there to be a human tape recorder. You are there to listen from your heart, okay? This is a very, very important differentiation, and you will hear me say it many, many times. You are listening from here, not from here, from your heart, not from your head. And how you say it, and the tonality with which you say it, and your body language that you repeat back to your partner are all very important. And then you might want to check in with your partner how accurately you have reflected back what they were endeavoring to communicate to you, all right? And when they do reflect back, if they should perhaps correct you, possibly criticize, there might be a little tonality in there of criticism, see if you can avoid responding to that and just sit with it, all right? Not easy, I grant you. Just sit with it, don't do anything. You will have your own opportunity to be heard in return. But the skill here is being able to hear what someone is saying to you without responding. Most people's definition of actually listening to another people is hearing what they are saying at the same time of thinking about how you're going to respond. The difference here is I am suggesting that you reflect back to what your partner, what you thought you heard them say, and adding nothing. And adding nothing even when they might correct you. Go for it. Get back to me with your experiences, and we will tune in again with step number 3. Take care and have fun.